Welcome back. Um, in this segment, we will look at the fixtures for the Masters tournament on 7th of August. It will come on the screen in a minute. We just want to clarify this, that all the teams that will be playing their first game is only mentioned in these fixtures. The complete fixture will not be shown, but your first game will be shown on the fixtures on the screen. So if you can have a look at the fixtures now, please. Group A, the first match will be at 10:30 a.m. Can I say to all the groups and the teams that every game will start on time and will finish on time? There will be no opportunity to delay the games. So please, the message from the organizers is that every team should turn up on time. So Group A, that's the fixtures. Group B below is again 10:30. And if we go on to move on to Group C and D, so these are the fixtures for the teams. All the teams will be notified individually, but if you're watching now, these are your fixtures. Can I also just run back and show you how the knockout stages will be run? These are the knockout stages. So everybody will play, winners of Group A will play runners-up of Group B. Winners of Group C will play runners-up of Group D. Winners of Group B will play runners-up Group A. And winners Group D will play runners-up Group C. And then there will be 2 semi-finals and the final on the same day. It's a one-day tournament, and the tournament will finish on one day. And lastly, I just want to give you the venue. If you are thinking of joining us, please do join us on the day. And this is the address. Venue is Mebley Green, 5 Lee Conservancy Road, London E9 5RN. Obviously, if you are a team, you will be given that venue details as well. The next thing we want to talk about is teams. Now, Rashid, in your group, we have Mohammedan, MK Galactico, Sylhet FC, Shagor. You mentioned few teams before. Can you analyze who do you think are the 2 teams that will come out of your group?
I think it's very difficult to predict. I mean, obviously, we'd like to think we're going to be one of the teams coming out. We're confident and comfortable in being able to say that. But it is really difficult. Look, again, I bring the professional level here. If you remember, France won the Euro 2000, I think, or 2002. The next time they went to, sorry, they won the World Cup in '98. The next time they went, they got knocked out in the first round. Similarly, the same happened with Spain. So, you know, we'd like to think we're going to, you know, sort of go forward. But it's very difficult because our group is quite tight. So I think,
besides yourself, who else do you think?
I think Sylhet FC have got to be one of the favourites for the tournament, if not just the group. And I think St. Catherine's perhaps. So I would say the 2 will be out of the 3 ourselves, Sylhet FC and probably St. Catherine's, I think.
Jamal, from Group C, obviously you're going to say Shedwell.
Of course.
But with Shedwell, who else do you think will come out of Group C?
Well, I think
who do you expect?
I think London Tigers.
London Tigers.
Looking at their records for last 5-6 years, like I said before, London Tigers, I think the favourite in our group. Any team, apart from that London Tiger, any other team can come through. Okay. So it's that close. But I would like to say, you know, Shedwell, that you know, with past experience, we can get that spot to qualify.
Nano, obviously, do you think you will be one of the teams that will be coming out of Group A?
Yes, I believe. Why not? We're very well organized and strong team, but actually cup game, you know, on the day is how you perform. It depends how you perform on the day, you know. So anything can happen, but I believe we should come out of this group along with possibly Birmingham or Revive.
Sadbhai, in your view, from Group D, who do you expect to come out as group winners and runners-up?
Yeah, I mean, as I see it, obviously from a neutral point of view, again, Poplar stand out, and Saya I mentioned earlier stand out. So these are the two teams that I believe are the most likely to actually go through to the knockout stages. Having said that, I think you can't really discount any of the other teams as well. No disrespect to any of the other teams. I think really on the day, really who performs. I think the first game is really key. Some of the other teams that we haven't actually mentioned, teams like E1 and Camden Vets and Bedford, you know, if they get off to a flying start, if you like, you know, they can, I think, quite easily topple teams like Saya and Poplar. So, you know, it's a one-day tournament. Anything can happen.
We have a caller on the line. Let's see who it is and from where. Assalamu alaikum, caller. Hello. Hello, caller. I think we have lost the caller. If the caller is able to listen to us, please do call again, and we will be able to take your call. We were talking about the groups. Now, in terms of teams, who do you think is the most organized team among them? I mean, it doesn't have to be one. There can be many teams who are organized. Nanu, name us a few organized teams that you know of.
Obviously Mohammedan, they've won it 3 times. They must be very well organized. Along with Saya, Shadwell, Dawatul Islam, obviously London Tigers, they've been winning competitions. They're all a very well managed and organized team. And again, as I mentioned earlier, it's a one-day tournament. Anything can happen on that day. It depends how you perform on the day.
What's your knowledge about the teams?
I think organised, you can't go beyond London Tigers. I think they are such a well-oiled machine. They do really well in tournaments. I think in terms of football, if you want to see good football, the teams I like to watch are Weavers FC, the brothers here representing the team, and Saya, SYA as well, because I think their football is very nice to watch. As far as we're concerned, I don't think we're the most organised teams. I think we get the job done on the day. So I think those are the, you know, football-wise, Birmingham are going to be strong because Birmingham are picking from a city. So, you know, whereas London's got so many teams, Birmingham's only got one team.
Who knows? They could be picking from whole of Midlands.
Well, they could be. This is the other thing. And knowing the people behind Birmingham, my friends Hockey and Habib and Akpol and people like that. Oldham last year did really well. They lost only because of the discipline against us rather than anything else. I think they were perhaps the stronger team. So it's difficult to say. But I think London Tigers, if you want to watch football, Weavers and Saya, not necessarily, I don't think they will win because it takes something to get over the line. Sylhet FC and London Tigers if you're looking at favourites.
We have a caller on the line. Assalamu alaikum, caller.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Brother, where are you calling from?
My name is Noor Hawk from London Tigers, and I live in Haver Hill, Suffolk.
Brother Noor, welcome to the show. Please share your thoughts with us.
I'm just going to share my thought as what Rashid just said. This year, it's every year, the improvement of the vet is so competitive. You cannot put one team to say they will win this tournament as previously 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Anybody, all the teams that's been allocated the thing they can win. It's not, you cannot disregard anyone. As Rashid said himself, Birmingham with the Hull Pole, London Tigers, you know, the East London teams, anybody can beat anybody, as we find out on your Vets League on Thursday nights.
Can I ask you, Brother Nurul, Mohammedan have won this trophy 3 times in a row. How is London Tigers preparing to prevent them doing a 4th in a row?
It's not only London Tigers. This year, as I said, every single other team there is there, they're all going to be competing for Mohammedan. But Mohammedan just got a stranglehold on this. This is the one and only tournament that they really do set their targets, and this is a tournament they really go out to win. It isn't London Tigers only, it's every other team in that competition can win this.
We know London Tigers is one of the well-organized, resourceful, and a strong team. Besides London Tigers, who else do you think, or which other teams do you think is the favorites to win this tournament this year?
Okay, I'll come back to you again. I'll come back to you again. I'll say it's anyone, but if you put me on the spot, I will say Birmingham, Luton, Select, and I believe Camden might have a very, very strong team this year.
Okay, Brother Nurul, well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Jamal, you've heard the caller saying that it could be anybody's this year. In terms of organization and resource, which of the teams do you think are most organized and are most resourceful among the list?
Thank you to Nurul for his valuable thoughts. I think I'll echo that with him. Anybody, looking at that, because this year is 24 teams. That's the first time in our tournament.
Jamal,
anybody
can I
can
just
win it.
interrupt you for a minute? We have another caller on the line, and let's see who it is. And Assalamu alaikum, caller.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Brother, can I have your name and where you're calling from, please?
Well, my name is Shurajul, and I am the Weavers manager. And I got the director here sitting there.
Okay, welcome to the show, and please do share your thoughts with us.
Okay, well, now I was looking at the group anyway. Of course, he was talking about, and first of all, can I congratulate again Mohammedan. Well, when I was back home, I used to support Mohammedan, but over here it's a different story. But well, they did make a historical thing, I would say. I think the third time champions, and you never know, they can be fourth time, but we are here again, and we expect to be champion as well. So I think, due respect to all of the teams, I think there are a few teams who have the potential to be the champions of the cup. So again, as I said, like, my director is here, and we got a good team, and I think we're going to give a good fight.
Do you fancy your chances?
Well, why not? I don't see why I can't wait. It depends on the day, actually. I believe we can do it, and we got a good team, as I said. And we recently promoted the premiership, and we are going to make a history as well, like, clinching 3 titles in 1 year, which, as we know, no team has done. But unlucky, we couldn't just score it. But we really fancy our chance.
Brother, can I just add, your director is here. He's really confident that Weaver's going to do well. So your managerial job is really under pressure. So you have to perform, and you need to win, because we believe Weavers is a strong team, and your director said that as well.
Yes, thanks my director again. He gave me all the basically anything to implement, and I got a good team, so I really fancy this year.
Excellent.
Wish us a good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on the phone. Thank you for the calls. Viewers, we will go for a break again, and we will come back and we'll have further discussions on the UK Masters Cup. Assalamu alaikum.